cocktail event together with the top of the range and plush Bonanza Golf Course awaits you on Friday, the 26th of April 2024 for the novel and niche Mutomboko Business Golf Day. Your options are to play in a full-bore team, brand a home, or buy a space at the Business Expo while you clinch long-term business partnerships and growth. Sign up before the indomitable conquerors navigate to their next pit stop. For pricing, call or WhatsApp 0977 414313 or 0979
Good morning to you, and my name is Allan in Mvula. As I earlier mentioned, I've got a special interview right here on your Happy Day station, the Happy World of 5FM Radio, and this interview is on the soon coming Mutomboko ceremony for this year, and to share with me in the studio with what will be happening at the ceremony and other events that will be happening probably before the ceremony. I've got Kaunda, who is the acting secretary for the National Mutomboko Organizing Committee. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Alan, and good morning to the listeners.
All right, great to go. Great weather. I mean, we have a weather change here and there. Today it's cold. The next day we sunshine,
Yeah,
then rain, and then
yes, it's a mixed grill.
it's a mixed grill indeed.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, it's a pleasure having you here in the studio, and
Thank you.
thank you for coming to the Happy World of 5FM Radio.
Glad to be here, Alan.
All right. Coming straight up, most listeners or our millennials
Yeah.
may not have heard about the Mtomboko ceremony. What is the ceremony about and when does it take place?
Thanks for that, Alan.
Mm.
So, the Mutomboko ceremony symbolizes the small tribes and the various tribes that the Lunda people of Luapula conquered
Okay.
in terms of originally coming out of Kola in DRC up to present day Mwansabombwe. So what the Mutomboko ceremony does, which is held every last Saturday of July, and this year it will be held on the 27th of July 2024, is it provides visitors and those attending the Mutomboko ceremony to physically see the Mwata Kazembe, in particular Mwata Kazembe the 19th,
Okay.
performing the Mutomboko ceremony. But also, other members of the royal family also perform certain dances in terms of symbolizing that conquering that took place.
Okay.
So it's historical, it's cultural, and it's a must-see.
All right, Chana. Um, Give us an account of what takes place during the ceremony and why should first-time visitors like me, I'll say that I have never been.
You have to come.
Yes, so we might find a way of getting there. First-time visitors or even those who have been to the Tomboko before still attend this year, and what will be the benefit in this year? Well, the difference. What will be different
Mm.
in this year's ceremony?
So every year it's always a hype of activity. And when I state it's a hype of activity, there's so much tasting of various indigenous foods in terms of katapa and how it's cooked in a special way with palm oil or what we commonly call ichinkondia.
Okay.
But more so, for those who've attended the ceremony many times before, there's always something new to learn. In as much as you have attended the ceremony, they are prelude traditional activities that take place. For instance, on the Friday, visiting Mpembo ya Keleka and a ceremony called Umutentamo in the afternoon, where Mwata Kazembe installs new traditional leaders, headmen, or traditional councillors. But there's always something new to learn. But what is so special about this year is that we have partnered with Mvula Adventures, a domestic tour operator, as well as Kasong's Pub and Grill, who are offering a circuit tour into Luapula from the 23rd to the 29th of July 2024 to be able to visit various lovely tourist sites. The white sandy beaches of Samfia Beach, Mambilima Rapids, the various falls, and more so providing tented accommodation with food.
All right. I'll come to the accommodation part a little bit later on. But now, coming, to ceremony, some people still say, okay, so some ceremony actually concentrate on the aspect of showcasing the respective culture with various symbolic dances and so on. What activities has the committee put together apart from the ceremony on the 26th and the 27th of July 2024?
Okay, so to kickstart in about 2 weeks, on Friday, 26th April, we will be holding a business expo on the sidelines of a golf day at Bonanza Golf Course. And further on, we will hold a cultural night on the 28th of June here in Lusaka, which will showcase the culture and the various, food and so on. And that will be followed by a fundraising dinner in Mansa on Saturday, the 6th of July, before we get into the circuit tour, which I mentioned, 23rd to 29th July, which includes the ceremony. And of course, to just have a whole finale after the whole ceremony is a bomber night, which is a Brian Mingle time in the evening after the ceremony.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
All right, so we're looking forward to that. We take a short break. When we come back from the break, we shall continue talking to Chana Kaunda, who is the acting secretary, the National Mutomboko Organizing Committee, and we get to find out what will be happening pre ceremony and after the ceremony, and also during the ceremony. Let's take a break.
The marauding Lunda samurais that overran all tribal opposition amid canals, thickets of bushes, and wild animals are back at it again. This time, it's a double banger. A nexus of business networking, 12 councils from Wapula, investor engagement, cocktail event, together with the top of the range and plush Bonanza Golf Course awaits you on Friday, the 26th of April 2024, for the novel and niche Mutomboko Business Expo and Golf Day. Your options are to play in a full bore team, brand a hole, or buy a space at the Business Expo while you clinch long-term business partnerships and growth. Sign up for the indomitable conquerors. Navigate to their next pit stop. For pricing, call or WhatsApp 0977 414313 or 0979 818277.
Keep it right here. This is your Happy Day station, the Happy World of 5 FM Radio. My name is Allan and Mvula. And just in case you're joining us right now, we do have in the studio, we have Chana Kaunda, who is the acting secretary for the National Mutomboko Organizing Committee. And we chit-chatting about the Mutomboko. Probably I'll take you back to the first question. Probably somebody is actually just tuning in right now and says, okay, what is this? Okay, so maybe you could just explain what is the ceremony all about, and we're talking about the Mutomboko ceremony, and when does it take place?
Right. Yes. So the Mutomboko ceremony is a ceremony of the Lunda people of Luapula province. And it symbolizes the tribes that were conquered from our original base, which was in Kola, Democratic Republic of Congo, all the way up to present-day Mwansabombwe. And Mwansabombwe is north of Mansa, about 180 kilometers north. And this ceremony takes place on the 27th of July.
Okay.
And in particular, maybe just to state it, there's a prelude traditional event on the 26th. So it's better to be in the province at least by the 26th of
So
July.
the prelude ceremony, what is it like? The prelude ceremony.
Okay, so maybe let me call it a prelude activity. So these are activities that pay homage to certain sites before actually having the Mutomboko. The actual jumping and the dance. It's a dance of conquest.
You see, now
Yes.
that's what I would have missed out now.
Yes.
So it's a dance,
It's a
right?
dance of conquest.
Okay.
Yes. How we conquered. Yes.
All right. Okay, so now in as far as the Golf Day and Expo taking place in about 2 weeks?
Yes.
2 weeks from now. Why should individuals, SMEs, companies in the various sectors have interest, and what is so special about this activity?
Right. Allan, and just to hasten to state, the background of this is that, firstly, most people may not be aware. Luapula has a lot of untapped potential in terms of resources when it comes to minerals, aquaculture, agriculture. Right now, as we speak, even a few days ago, Wapula was still raining heavily.
Mm.
And you heard me talk about earlier on the show regards the various tourist sites that we do have. So we find it important that in as much as we are providing our visitors to the ceremony to be able to visit these various sites, it's important as well to allow for a development trajectory of the province. And how do we do this? It's by bringing various individuals, SMEs, in a one-stop shop at a business expo and on the sidelines holding this golf day. So this is really, it is a portal, a platform to create investment opportunities for those that are interested in investing in the province. But not only that, even existing businesses in the province have the opportunity to grow their businesses through the various market linkages that will exist, accessing various financing, interacting with various institutions that will attend the expo, including the 12 local authorities that we have invited from Luapula province, who will come with the various plans that are available in the province for the next 10 and so years in the future. Those who are interested in setting up businesses in the province, being able to understand licensing procedures, timelines, and so on. So it is a special activity to us, and to also state that we have partnered with the Luapula Provincial Administration and Luapula Chamber of Commerce to be able to undertake this expo on the sidelines of a fundraising golf day.
So are they like first timers to come and partner with you, or you've partnered with them in the other years?
So we work with them on a continuous basis, but maybe at different varying levels. Okay, but this is a first time. This is a first time initiative where we're bringing various stakeholders together under one roof or one platform, so as to avoid silos, but to collaborate, and advance the development of a province that has really lagged behind for years. And it's also a way
I
of
would agree with you.
yeah. And it's also to, ensure that, the people become their own owners of their future and responsible for their future, create that sustainable development and even, employment.
Yes. Great. I know you've taken up most of the answers in this. Well, when we tell the listeners some of the benefits of participating in such an initiative you actually had, maybe you can also just expand on that.
Okay, yeah. So the various benefits to actually participating in this expo, which includes for those who want to grow their business further, they have the opportunity to do that through this engagement. Secondly, the other benefit is that any individual SME or any big business that participates in the expo will have access to the registered attendees of the expo to assist them in terms of long-term, business pipeline plans or business leads. Thirdly, we will have a networking cocktail on the same evening, as well as free advertising and marketing space that we will provide to any company that participates for the next 4 months. Whilst we advertise the ceremony on the various platforms.
All right. So you've told us about the offers. Anything else you'd like to add on in the offers?
In terms of offers, golf in particular, those who love playing golf, you're able to play in a 4-member team for 15,000 kwacha.
All right.
Which
that's
per team. That's participation
Okay.
fee. And that includes a meal halfway through the golf course, access to the networking cocktail, and a lovely branded golf shirt and cap. And for those who understand golf, even your green fees will be sorted out and paid for. And of course, any company, any individual that want to push their brand as well, we have golf halls available in terms of corporate branding that we're providing. And those who want premium visibility, this is the time to get in touch with us because the golf hall branding is running out.
All right. Yeah. Oh, great. The green fees.
Yeah.
Not that I'm completely lost. Yes. I know probably the greens, is where you putt in and where you tee off probably.
That is the best one to have. The practicing green gives you premium visibility on that day. It's right by the clubhouse. So get that, and everybody sees your brand. You push it.
Oh yes, and I know the Bonanza golf course is a very nice, top class golf course, and surely that will be exciting for the golfers. I've got a lot of friends who are golfers.
Aha.
He doesn't just know soccer; he knows greens.
Ah,
All right. So who can attend the ceremony, and does it cost anything to attend?
So any single person can attend the ceremony. It's open to everybody. We don't charge any fee. It's free of charge. For us, what's important is it's promoting culture, it's promoting heritage, and to
Okay.
ensure that intergenerations understand in terms of the Lunda kingdom, its beginning, and how it has evolved.
Okay, great. And if a bunch of friends and I would like to attend this ceremony, how do I get there?
Okay, so various options of getting there. First one is to sign up on this Luapula Circuit Tour package that I mentioned earlier, which is being run by Mvula Adventures in conjunction with Kasongs Pub and Grill. And this tour is 23rd to 29th of July. Costs 9,500 kwacha per person, including transport, your accommodation, your food. And there is a flexible payment plan available as well. Either way, as we've partnered with ProFlight, you can get onto ProFlight. They are offering a 20% discount into Mansa, or you can use public transport through our public bus operators. There are various buses that get into Luapula. And of course, the last one would be self-drive.
Okay, great. And I know it would be exciting, to all drive at safe speed, the start of,
Yeah.
good time. After the safe
Yes.
speed, get your family there.
Yes.
Which, I usually tell families, to know your heritage, know where you come from, take your family, let them see, and that's sort of, at least they have an idea of where they come from. And it's very, very important.
It
You know,
is.
I know when growing up, our parents, they always made sure you actually know where you come from, and I feel that should be very, very important.
It's cardinal, Alan, because we have a set of millennials that cannot even speak a vernacular language.
True.
Right now.
Coming to the number of people that will probably even attracted from this interview. When we look at accommodation, we normally know when a traditional ceremony is taking place, we always have the problem of accommodation, fully booked and that sort of thing. But how is it? And how is the accommodation? Is there enough accommodation?
Yeah, so when it comes to accommodation, and one of the things we have done is that accommodation is not necessarily only limited to Mwansa-Wambwe. We have nearby places that can also provide accommodation and are easily accessible to Mwansa-Wambwe. For instance, Kawambwa has various guest houses and lodges, in Chelenge as well. But within Mwansa-Wambwe, when it comes to accommodation, one of the initiatives that I alluded to earlier is that we have provided a tented campsite for accommodation, which is through partnership with Mvula Adventures. And this tented camp accommodation is either it's a single or a double type of camp. It's actually a very doable camp. Those who love adventure, it's a must do. I slept in one last year and very good experience. And it's not as scary as it would be. So in terms of accommodation, despite having thousands and thousands of people, we do manage, and we do have expansion projects in terms of lodges and so on happening. For instance, like in Chelenge currently.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. And finally, for those listening, those listening that have a keen interest on how they can get to sign for the Golf Day and Business Expo, and generally those that want to partner or sponsor, how do they get in touch?
Okay, so listeners and all those who are interested can either call or WhatsApp 097 981 8277, or email Mutomboko Midlands with an S at gmail.com, or access us through our Facebook page, which is the National Midlands Mutomboko Organising Committee Facebook page.
Great.
And we are very open to receiving those who want to attach their corporate social responsibility to a traditional ceremony and all these various other initiatives that we'll be undertaking this year. And even those who just want to partner, for instance, like Mvula Adventures and Kasong Septan.
Great. Chana, it's been great to have you here in the studios, and I know you're busy organizing, so I do not want to keep you here too long. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, Allan, and hope to see you in Wansawombo.
Yes, I definitely
and all
will
the
make
listeners.
A plan. All right, I've been talking to Chana Kaunda, who is the acting secretary and of the National Mutomboko Organizing Committee. And we've actually been talking about the ceremony and the expo that will be coming up very soon. And that's the Golf Day and the expo that will be coming up. My name is Allan in Mvula. Have a great day.
The marauding Lunda samurais that overran all tribal opposition amid canals, thickets of bushes, and wild animals are back at it again. This time, it's a double banger. A nexus of business networking, 12 councils from Wapula, investor engagement, cocktail event together with the top of the range and plush Bonanza Golf Course awaits you on Friday, the 26th of April 2024 for the Novel and Niche Mutomboko Business Expo and Golf Day. Your options are to play in a full-bore team, brand a home, or buy a space at the Business Expo while you clinch long-term business partnerships and growth. Sign up before the indomitable conquerors navigate to their next pit stop. For pricing, call or WhatsApp 0977 414313 or 0979 818277.
We seem to be receiving some unfamiliar signal at your local radio station. Please confirm.
What do you think it is?
Well, this might sound strange, but it seems to be an alien form of life, and they seem to be heading directly to Zambia, and Lusaka in particular.
Alert security. It could be a hostile encounter.
Emergency alert. I repeat, emergency alert. We're under attack by aliens from an unknown planet.
Please fill me in.
Well, the spaceships have all landed at Kasong's Pub and Grill, just at the corner of Luansha and Nchoncho Roads in Villa Elizabetha. I just cannot believe this. The aliens are ordering meals. I can see some with chicken sizzler, fish, kapenta, vimbombo, nshima, and the other one has visashi only. And wait, there's another one with a juicy T-bone. I always knew that Kasong's had some great food, but I didn't know that it was out of this world. Now I understand why they had to travel this far.
Kasong's Pub and Grill, corner of Nchoncho and Luansha Road, Villa Elizabetha. Great traditional and Western cuisine. Come and let us have a meal together.
For orders and inquiries, call 0977 55 5909 or better still 0955 55 5909. Beeline Tires and Auto Services Fitness Center, specialized in supply of tires, both brand new and good second-hand, mag rims and ordinary rims, mag rim repairing, wheel alignment, caster chamber, tire fitting, wheel balancing, car servicing, suspension maintenance, general car maintenance.
And we stock all types of car batteries.
We are located on Manchinchi Road in Garden Chilulu, near junction of Makishi and Manchinchi Roads, with enough parking space and away from the traffic. Contact us on +260
211 22 9940 or 0977 987 000 or 0957 450 092 or 076 017